Marlon does, he does the things right. And, the thing about Marlon is when he comes to work, he works. He's one of those guys that's constantly locked in. And, he does all the extra stuff, that you look for in a player. And, to balance that with his academics and everything, is something special for him.
Definitely. If you could talk a little bit about a fairly young group of guys here. You got one senior and one junior, a couple sophomores, or actually 3 sophomores who saw some game action last year. Just talk about the youth, how things are progressing here in day 3 of camp.
We're fairly young, but we're progressing really well. The young guys, the advantage that we had was having those guys here all summer. And so we were able to meet with them and get our install in early and review it. And so this is kind of a little bit of review. It gets a little different out there when the bullets are flying, and so their thinking slows down and reaction slows down, but they're starting to pick it up and starting to understand the pace of college football. And, we have a really good mix of veterans that have been through it before and also a good mix of freshmen that have come in. And they've kind of combined as a family in there and able to pick each other up.
Great. Other question here. Day 3, put on pads for the first time here at fall camp. If you could just talk about that, guys being able to hit each other, put the pads on, get a little more physical today.
Yep. The first day in pads, is always exciting. As a defensive guy, you go 2 days in just a helmet. It's not a whole lot of contact. You can't really, get physical with anybody. So, you kind of pull back on the reins. And so when you put the pads on, you're able to take those reins and take them off and just let them run. And, so it's an exciting day. And, we got some mistakes that we got to get corrected, but the effort was really good. The attitude was good. And, as long as you don't have to coach those things, then we're going to be fine.